Are you taking the notes of all of the people?
Yeah.
The core idea we picked to present in this workshop as a result of our discussion in the last 2 days is, as per our perception, there is a lack of ownership and governance in the whole process. So we decided to present the situation by drawing the pictures, and the first picture is showing us the as-is situation, the status quo. So you can see here the ship. This is some kind of the whole process of the situation, and you can see here probably that the vessel is moving very slowly. So you can also see some people on the deck. These figures represent the participants in the whole process, and you can see here probably, for example, this one is doing something, some kind of basic job, and try to catch a fish from the ocean, and the fish here are in a low quality, so that means the requesters try to catch the fish, but they have no chance to negotiate the prices. So they have only the chance to get a low quality fish or a good one but to higher prices. So also you can see here some other ships which are representing other organizations, but there are no connection to our organization in Germany, so we don't really know how do they handle this process or situation. This thinking bubbles, we want to say with it that the people are thinking, but they don't speak to each other. So, this figure should represent our procurement department, which is really frustrated.
Sorry, Nadine.
All of this.
She's like, I'm jumping off. Yeah, so we have our procurement colleagues with the green heads. We show our stakeholders with the red figures, and then our HR colleagues, or HR partner right now that's involved, shown in the blue stick figures. So that's kind of like why we had them. Our perception is that they're kind of just laying back right now, kind of sitting on the deck, like there's nobody's really steering the ship, nobody's taking ownership of this process, and nobody's really kind of taking responsibility of it. And so as you can see, that Sergey mentioned out, you have all these like thoughts going on, like what people are thinking, a lot of explicit frustrations here. Our stakeholders are saying, hey, what's going on with HR, and procurement, like why aren't they talking, what's going on with that situation? Unfortunately, the main cabin is desolate. That's why there's a little spider web, the spider living in there. Yes, as Sergey mentioned, the ship is moving slow because the flag is not moving in the wind. So really, and as you can see, the name of our ship is called Ona. So who should take ownership of of this process? So really, that is how we view the current situation right now of this process and where the frustrations lie. So, any other?
Oh, wait, one more thought, I think. The representative of the guys scrubbing on deck is that the stakeholders, you see them scrubbing deck and fishing, so fishing for suppliers and someone they want to capture in the market, but they are all doing the same, just from different angles, right? And there is a complete disconnect, and there is inefficiencies there, because why should they do the same all the time? And you see that procurement is also scrubbing deck and trying to keep it clean, but why should a couple of people do the same?
And that goes into the same direction as a stakeholder. They're unhappy with that unhappy face because they are doing efficient, so they're actually hiring the people directly, but they don't really think that's my job. So that's what we heard from the interview the other day, and it's not my job, but I have to do it. So that's why it's individual fishing.
Right. Yeah. So,
So, now from this picture, this is what we hope the ship looks like in the future when there's a resolution. So you can see now that our boat or our ship is moving forward quite fastly in the waters. The flag is now flying with, this means the AU's the contingent labor process that we were informed about. You can see somebody's actually now steering the ship, right? That we have somebody actually leading this and taking ownership of this process. Everybody is high-fiving and holding hands between the stakeholders, procurement, and HR. And you can see here that really Nadine is now relaxed and she's not frustrated anymore. she's on the lounge chair on the ship. You can see that HR and that we're actually all working together to actually find like quality fish, quality suppliers, you know, in our pool that we can actually utilize. The U.S. and China, like our other regions, are now on board and are in sync and aligned with the process that's going on, so that there's a connection there. You can also see from this that all parties involved are focused around ROSI, which is for the responsible person, the person that's accountable for it, the consultant, and those that need to be informed. So all parties are together informed about this process. And up here, this is not God or Jesus or anything in the clouds, but this is actually a sponsor that is really upper management, kind of like the crown, you know, like higher up, that is really kind of overseeing this process. So they're not physically involved with everything that's going on here, but they're providing upper management support.
Blowing further the ship to go faster.
One more detail, you can see here there is no manual job anymore, so but higher level of automatization represented by this.
What is that?
iRobot.
iRobot.
Vacuum cleaner, iRobot, and they are sitting here by using this remote. There's no